You'll just be keeping an eye on that away section and watching what kind of gaps there are as we get closer to kick-off.
Yeah, listen, there's loads of gaps, but there's still plenty of Celtic fans there. There's still loads and loads of gaps. There's some fans putting up a banner, white background with black lettering, and the first letter, and the banner is incomplete, but I can hazard a guess at what the rest of it says, because the first word is sack. I don't think you need to be Sherlock Holmes to figure out what the rest of this is going to be.
I mean, to be fair, they could have saved themselves a bit of money and just had that one banner, and would have all been able to fill the blanks. Eh?
Maybe they'll surprise us. I think it will be. I think it will be as we imagine it's going to be. But I will watch it. They're very diligent as they're putting it up over there.
And to be fair, we don't expect it to be a positive message, Tom, do we?
No, I don't.
Just checking.
Let's be fair, Stephen, very few positive messages begin with the word sack.
No, I'm just checking. There could be letters missing from the end of it somewhere along the line. We don't know. That's the first 4 words we can see. But Tom's just typing the column as we go, Richard. I think he's waiting to see what time they come in, and we'll all be able to read it tomorrow, maybe.
Well, I think you can read it later on. No, hang on. No, the last words are ending at the end of the banner. The last 2 letters are A or D. Oh no, hang on, it's board. The last word is board.
There you go.
Okay, so we have sack, and there's a middle word, and then there's board. Okay, what do you think?
Well, I think everyone back home is able to fill that particular blank.
Yes, and it's very, very noticeable. It's right behind the goal. It's going to be picked up on TV. It's going to be photographed. It's going to be in all the papers tomorrow. So, yes, unmissable. That's a visual representation of the Celtic fans' fury, but we're going to hear an audible manifestation of it, and I think it's going to be fairly loud and fairly prolonged.
Right, we'll move on from that in just a moment or two, but let's hear from some of those Celtic fans who are either heading inside or gathering outside. They've been chatting to Cardine Idsan.
We'll just ask a few of the fans what they make of the protest. First of all, are you involved in it? What do you think of it?
No, I'm not involved in it. I'm not in the Green Brigade, but I get what the Green Brigade are doing and I back them. I've not decided if I'm going to stay outside for 12 minutes. I probably will, I'm not sure yet, but I get it because we need to tell that board that it's time for change. We need some investment, but first and foremost, if we get 3 points today, 9 points clear of Rangers and push on from there. But the board needs to be shown that we're not happy. We pay a lot of money for this, travel all over the world. So, but I back the Green Brigade. They're vocal, and I support them.
I'm joining.
Why?
Because I disagree with how the board's treating the club.
And yourself?
Yeah, I would agree. That certainly the board's just not. They're keeping the money in the bank, not putting it on the pitch, and that's where the fans want to see it, on the pitch.
And so it's a way of sending what kind of message are you hoping that's going to be sent?
That they need to understand how the fans are feeling and the unrest really with everybody, and try and be a wee bit fairer to the fans and give us it on the pitch.
And what if a goal or two goes in early?
I'll be celebrating from outside. Yeah.
You see, you can understand why they're doing it.
I can understand you.
Why wouldn't you want to join it?
Because the team should have been able to beat the team that we played in Europe, so we didn't do it. And yeah, the team is weaker than what it has been, but things will come good. We support Celtic, so that's why we're here.
And for you, the team is more important. You want to be there from the first kick-off, first whistle?
Yeah, of course. We'll support Celtic through the good times and the bad times. There's been worse times than what we've seen right now, so we can enjoy it and get on with it.
Yourself, sir?
I'll be taking part in the protest.
Why will you be doing that?
Because the board have not delivered over many years, I think, a sort of effective transfer strategy. We're sitting in a pile of cash and continually sell our best players and don't seem to have anybody lined up to replace them, and I think that's the reason why we're out the Champions League, and we do need to see some change.
It's interesting. I mean, that's just a snapshot. We don't claim that it is in any way scientific, but there seems to be a fair bit of support for the protest there. Tom and the guys will keep an eye on what is happening at Rugby Park. We're about 25 minutes away from kick-off time. Full live commentary to come. Kilmarnock against Celtic. SWPL this afternoon. Glasgow City 1-0 up against Hamilton after half an hour. Natalia Vrobel with a goal there. Hibernian are coasting. They're 5-0 up against Montrose. Got that second leg, of course, against Inter Milan on Wednesday night. 4-1 down from the first leg. That is live on BBC Alapa They're 5-0 up against Montrose. Kathleen McGowan certainly got a couple of those so far. And Rangers women were trailing 2-1 to Partick Thistle. The early goal from Rachel Donaldson had the Jags in front, but 2 goals in 3 minutes has turned it round for Leanne Crichton's side. Katie Wilkinson with the equaliser, and then Laura Berry putting Rangers in front, so a 2-1 advantage there. We'll keep an eye on those. Aberdeen against Celtic is live on BBC Alapa later, and that Partick Thistle Rangers game is the live stream at bbc.co.uk/sportsScotland. We will update you on that, and we've got the full live commentary to come. As I mentioned, this is the one remaining fixture for the weekend. 5 games yesterday in the Scottish Premiership, and my goodness, there was plenty to keep everyone on the edge of their seats.
Every goal, every game, every kick of the ball. Rangers versus Hearts.
Shanklin gets the shot off, scores! I think this might get ruled out. Well, Lauren Shanklin for the moment has given Hearts the lead. Fine finish on the left foot, past the diving Jack Butland into the far post area, and Hearts have the advantage.
Milne takes his time over the throw and then eventually goes to Shanklin, gets it back into the penalty area. Here comes Harry Milne. Rangers have got to be careful. Yeah. Stephen Milne's given the penalty. It was a poor looking challenge from Mohamed Diamonde. Up steps the Hearts captain, right footed, saved by Butland on the rebound, scores! Lauren Shanklin on the second time of asking makes it Rangers 0, Hearts 2, and that could be game over. And now it's Kabangu up against Suter. Magnuson arriving at the back post. He'll get the shot away off the post. Hearts almost getting a third goal at the death. There goes the final whistle. The boos absolutely deafening. Russell Martin straight down the tunnel there as his side fall to defeat here. That is 5 games in the league without a victory.
You talked about the support that you've had from above all the way through since you came in. Are you absolutely certain that that's going to continue given what they're witnessing around the stadium at the moment? We'll see. We've worked hard for that today, but we'll be back in on Monday getting ready for the next game, and we've got to make sure that we everybody will be saying a lot of things. I don't think we're anywhere near that yet, what people are saying. I still think we're going to improve as we go on.
Aberdeen versus Livingston.
It's a final whistle, so it's finished 0-0 here. A disappointing game as far as Aberdeen's concerned. A very productive game as far as David Martindale is concerned, getting that draw, goalless as well. 0-0.
You need, especially when you play at home, we have to be more up to speed and quicker as a team, more timing, and that's why we need to work really hard now to get this team going in full potential.
I don't think Jerome had a lot to do in the game. Could have nicked it ourselves, had a couple of no bad chances, built the game no bad in the second half. So I'm fairly pleased with the kind of the overall performance.
Dundee versus Motherwell.
Go! They've deserved that, and it's a great finish. Dundee fans